ki jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. How's everybody doing? Everyone is okay? You're alive?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You're alive. That's very good. I'm also alive. All of us are facing problems?
Yes, Prabhuji. Problem solver.
Yes. How big a problems are you facing? Small problems or big problems?
Combination, Prabhuji.
Combination? Very good. We all in the same boat. Yeah. As devotees, bigger the problems, bigger the opportunities to perform devotional service. If you are with me, you remember this. So welcome the problems. And trust me, don't think I don't have problems. You have nothing. I'm not sorry, I cannot be judgmental like this, you have nothing, but I'm saying that I also have problems. We all have problems. Okay. Right. Hare Krishna. So tell us now, all of you saw the before we go, you saw the video of our last time's Vrindavan program. How do you guys like it?
Yes, Prabhuji. Very nice. Very, very good.
Yes, Prabhuji, it's very beautiful, very beautiful. Thank you for making that video for us.
Yeah, Krishnadas made it, you know.
It's very beautiful, Prabhuji.
Krishnadas, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Thank you
Prabhuji.
so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for sharing, Prabhuji. It's very nice. When I was watching, I was feeling like it's very divine. And I was remembering the time when I was also in Vrindavan. So I wish next time we will be with you when you go Vrindavan. Like at least one time, I wish कि आपके साथ चले जाए Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. But thank you for sharing, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very cool.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for sharing the video, Prabhuji. It took us back to last year when we went to Vrindavan. And it is still very fresh in our minds. And after seeing that video, uh, like we cannot wait to go to Vrindavan again in 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Wonderful. It's for our benefit, you know.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very nice video, Prabhuji. It was sounded like actually it was professionally made. It was nice
yeah,
one.
Krishnadas made it. He's a
Yeah,
professional.
yeah. It's very nicely done.
Yeah, but still, I bothered him with a lot of do's and don'ts, you know. So it was not his complete, you know. Otherwise, he can do a different job, you know. For it. He's a professional in these things. And we had different video cameras being used, you know, so the qualities were very different. So this time, devotees are bringing professional camera and professional microphone and all that, you know. So we are hoping that we can do something better with Ayodhya Dham and Shivandavan Dham, you know, on this with better footage. Because here some footage was lost also, you know, so we got to make good what we had, you know.
Drones as well, Prabhuji, or not?
Drones, you want to give us? Give us drones.
Yes.
You supply drones, sponsored by drones. If you're playing mischief, then you have to do whole mischief, no?
Not mischief, Prabhuji, but I'm just saying like it's very. I've seen other groups they doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You sponsor it. You're living in Australia. Australia economy is booming. You sponsor the drones. We'll use it.
Yes,
Use it for Krishna service. No problem.
I'll try, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Trying is what, man? Nothing. I'll try means you forget about it. Very next moment you've forgotten about it. Yeah. There is no trying. It's a yes or no. Trying is no. Trying is no. Yeah. So we have to be very careful, you know. So we did our level best, and devotees did their level best. So we are doing our best, you know, whatever we can do. The idea was just that it's a sort of a remembrance, you know, for us. And yeah, wonderful. Hare Krishna. Okay, okay. So now, what is the topic name today? Sushi Mataji, can you please share? Although we were a little late in sharing the names and details, could you please share us the name, the topic name? Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. The topic name was Even with all the knowledge we have received, why are we still attached to matter and not with antimatter? Why cannot we see Lord Krishna?
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. So that was our discussion. There is a discussion in our leaders group also. It's very topical discussion. So I said, let's have a discussion. Okay, so we have had time to think and then and introspect and meditate, as you use these big words, I've meditated, all those things. So it's good. All these things that we have done, meditation, contemplation, and all these things. So let us see what our meditation brings us. So please help, not that we have got all solutions. So please share your realizations. Who would like to go first? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much for the Mataji, and his this Krishna Prabhuji, Krishna Prabhuji for the class. Probably like I was watching the
Sorry, we
previous
can't hear you,
video.
Prabhuji. Sorry, we can't hear you. Your voice is not coming.
Hello, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Haribol. Yes, still a bit low,
Am I audible, Prabhuji?
You're very low. Let me see if it's my microphone or somebody
I'll,
else's. No.
I'll change my microphone.
Yeah, okay. So obviously, those who are not attending today's program for whatever reason, uh, they are not interested in this topic. They don't need this topic, which is okay, no problem. But we are not making it easy. This topic and this video will be not live for everybody to watch. We're recording it, but I believe that it should not be, I'll not attend, but I'd love to do this. It's a very important topic. Is it not so? It's the most important topic, I think, it's the most important topic. So if people have to take responsibility and come. Yes. Right, let's see
Hare Krishna
who want
Prabhuji.
to say this. Yes, please.
Am I audible, Prabhuji?
Little better, but not very better. Yeah, please continue. Please continue.
Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pradna Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Savarman Krishna Prabhuji.
Very low, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji. It's very low still.
Prabhuji, I'll try without mic.
You are coming from your workplace, So there's a lot of disturbance, I understand. But good, you could come. It's very nice. Maybe somebody else would like to try. Balaram, you prepares himself, please. Unless you're ready, Prabhuji, you can speak if you're ready. No problem. System glitch. Okay, all right. So let's hear from others, please. Yeah, please, somebody. This was my problem. This is my question. I thought everywhere I couldn't find an answer. That's why you said that's right. That could be an answer too. But let us hear from everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Am I
Yeah, now
audible
it is
now?
better. Yes, now it is better. Thank you.
Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pradhan Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sapan Krishna Prabhuji for the wonderful series of program that we discussed, antimatter and matter. So, I didn't think about this in that way. Like antimatter exists, matter exists. Mm, There was such a nice class. I have made notes, and the topic that we stopped on the last class is now we know what antimatter is, but why are we still not attracted to it? So I was thinking, Prabhuji, we have all the knowledge. We know, we are soul, yet still we don't behave like that. So there are two, three points that I have written down as per my understanding, as per what is applicable to me. Uh, why still we don't love Krishna is because of the association. Like we are still ships, we are not lions yet. I still look for my friends and for motivation and for things. I don't have the skill to get out of the things. Like once I got involved in work, in sports or whatever it is, I found it difficult to come out. Like the concept that we have to retire daily. So I found that thing difficult. And uh, we have knowledge. Like I have read many things you if we don't even understand, you tell us many things. Still, I haven't realized those things. Deep down in my heart, I'm still lazy and less serious. So that are the problems. That's why I don't love Krishna and I can't see him. Krishna.
Yeah, how to do it then? How to solve it? Stop being lazy. Simple as that. Is it not so?
Only we have to realize when we got hurt or something happens to us, like, we are being aware, we are being serious. So like it comes on the seriousness and the things.
Close the door. Seriousness, Prabhu. Sorry, could you repeat the last one again?
Like you asked, how can we do it, right?
Yeah, so it was how. The question is that how we should do it. How we should see Krishna. Problems we know. Problems.
Like everything is provided. We have to do it on our own. That depends on our seriousness. Like I can't see my deathbed yet. I know I'm going to die, but I can't see and realize it. That's why I'm not doing it.
Very
That
good.
depends on us. Like we always told, we have to flap our wings alone.
Good. You're starting the good tone. The tone is good starting tone. Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, His Grace Purnapurna Mataji, His Grace Krishna Sarma Krishna Prabhuji for taking this class, and thank you, Prabhu, for sharing. Prabhuji, I have thought about this topic and I had also discussed with my family last week, and their points are also included in this point, which I'll be sharing. We have not found the answer to it, but they are also attending Nash Prabhuji's class, so they have also mentioned some of the topics from chapter 2, Bhagavad Gita chapter 2. So they were mentioning that we need to, as Krishna is the creator and Krishna is the one who is doing everything. So they mention our senses are not controlled, and as our senses are not controlled, we are not able to see Krishna because we are not that much pure, and we are still in the mode of ignorance, and we still think that we are able to do everything, but we don't believe that Krishna is the one who is doing everything. And as our mind is not controlled, we are thinking that we will be able to do a lot of things at one time, but we still struggle with the time. And we know that time is Krishna, but still we believe that we'll be able to control the time. That is the main thing. That is the ignorant behavior which we have, and we don't make Krishna the center of all our activities. And if we start making Krishna at the center, and whatever activities we are doing, if we make Krishna the part of those activities, then we can progress in our bhakti, and we will be able to get attached to antimatter spiritual things more often. Yes, and also we need to snatch our time, as Purnapurna Mataji also mentioned in one of the lecture that we need to snatch our time. Then only we will be able to progress, because there are a lot of activities which we do every day, but we don't. Then we don't have time, and we need to snatch time for our devotional service. These are the points which I have mentioned.
Okay, thank you. These are again list of problems, reasons why we are not able to see Krishna. Okay.
Yes.
We want to know how can we do it. That is a topic subject, Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, His Grace Purnapurna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samapan Krishna Prabhuji for arranging these classes and training us. The point that I have been thinking about for this topic is that I recently heard one good quote and it made me think a lot about it. So the quote was that you have to keep your main thing the main thing. So our main thing is Krishna consciousness. So we have to keep the main thing the main thing. So I think the reason uh, we do not think about anti-material things is because we do not consider it the main thing. Like I'm talking about myself. So I'm just thinking that I'm doing my job and everything, and this would be just a plus point to this, and not keeping it the main thing. Because if it is the main thing, then I should be working on it 24/7. I think this is the point that I was thinking about. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we've discussed this. The most important thing is to do the most important thing. We've discussed this in our lectures. The most important thing is to do the most important thing. Yes, okay. So we're not doing it. So again, it's a problem. We're talking about a problem. So we're going to have a list of all the problems. But we want to know, how can we see Krishna? We know these problems, right? Yes, thank you very much. Hear from others.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhuji for training us and for having these classes. Thank you, other devotees, for sharing their realizations. I, in all honesty, I did not get the time to think a lot about this topic during this entire week. I just thought about this yesterday and today. But my answer would again be very similar to what Pradyum Prabhu said, that I think we lose sight of what truly matters. We also discussed this, that we should have only one struggle, which is the struggle to remember Krishna. And while we are struggling for our survival in this material world, struggling at our jobs, our education and businesses, we forget that what the real struggle for existence is, and that all these other struggles is simply a distraction from our real struggle. And I think if we just, I think I personally, I just forget that the real struggle is for the soul and not for this body. If I was just able to remember that all of this is just a temporary side hustle, as you would call it, and not really the main thing, I would remember it. But I think it becomes so easy to get consumed by everything that is immediately around you, that you forget about the whole bigger picture. I think that's what I feel. Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you very much, Mother. Hare Krishna. Who would like to go next? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Hare Krishna Pragya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Smarpan Krishna Prabhu for organizing this class and making us think on this very important topic, and training us and guiding us, Prabhuji. Thank you. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes, Prabhuji, I've been thinking about this topic as well, and we discussing this matter and antimatter. And you started the class with the problems. That we all have problems, and this is all a big list of problems. All the problems we face every day, and even after receiving this knowledge, why we still not able to see Krishna, or we still attached to matter. So first of all, I put myself and I think that, okay, I should work backward. Okay, what's going wrong? What I'm doing wrong that is not working, or why this knowledge that I'm receiving is not working on me, or why I'm not getting interested, or doing that serious work on it. So first of all, I think that the knowledge I'm receiving, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it as all in all. Like devotee said that the most important thing is doing the most important thing. So we know I'm not putting it as priority. That's the problem. But how to solve it? I remember, I think a long time ago, we had a program on, there's a verses in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, towards the end, 36, verse 36, Arjuna is asking to Krishna, similar thing, that why we get forcefully employed on those things that we don't want to do, but we still like it's force working on us, and we doing it. Then Lord Krishna explains in further verses, and one of the verse, Krishna is giving the solution. And actually, that is the process. Also, we following the process of Krishna consciousness. Krishna is saying that tasmat tvam indriyani yadao niyamya bharat sarvah papamanam prajahi enam jnana vijnana nashanam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Therefore, O Arjuna, best of the Bharatas, in the very beginning, curb this great symbol of sin, lust, by regulating the senses, and slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. So, curb the senses. That's the very first thing. Krishna is saying that, regulating the senses, so we can control our senses and practice Krishna consciousness. Then that's the only way we can come to know or become serious. Yes, we are following it. We have been given the process. We're following the process, but why we not able to follow the process seriously, or why we still attached? There's something. The solution of it, I don't know, probably solution, because I'm trying. So trying that, following that process, so I can come out of it. But yes.
Just like you're going to try and get us the drone. No problem.
No problem. There are other solutions for buying the drone. We can hire it. That's not a problem.
Hire it? No problem. I'm just saying, just give it to us. Don't try giving it to us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Probably I can find out about hiring. But yes, yes, probably this problems that we have, or that you told us to think about it. So yes, probably I know we discussed in our other programs that why we get entangled, or what get entangled. Soul doesn't get entangled, but our body get entangled. So yeah, to knowing that thing, knowing this knowledge from the core, very practically, that what's how everything is working, that helps, that how we can come out of it. Yes, probably.
Okay, thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Pum Pragya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for giving us a very interesting topic and making us to think about it. I was thinking the whole week and I think most of the time what is the solution, but couldn't find the solution yet as yet. But yeah, there is problems. I can I know the problems with me, that then there is my laziness, then lack of faith as well. And although I read Bhagavad Gita and it's the song of God, but in heart of the heart, maybe I don't have, I haven't accepted it fully. That's why I am struggling to just find the solution for it. That why I can't love Krishna, and why I can't give all my time, all my everything, whatever I have got, He has given us, but still can't give it to Krishna. So that is one of the things I realized. And then other thing is that no one else can help us. No guru, no preacher, no one, but it's just us. They can take us, like the person can take a horse to the water, but the horse has to drink the water. No one else can do that. It's just me who has to do myself. No one else can help with this. They can help us, but they can show the way, but I have to walk on that path. So I think I'm lacking the implementation of the knowledge. I know I have received the knowledge, but I'm lacking in implementing it. And then I just like this point very much, which Deepak Prabhu just shared, that we can't see the death yet. Still think, oh, still have the time, although I'm the senior most here. But this thought always comes that, oh, I'm still not on the deathbed. Why should I do it right now? So honestly, it's just my laziness which is making me not realizing Krishna, and I can't see Krishna everywhere. Yeah, Prabhuji, that is what I realized, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. So the answers are in Bhagavad Gita. That is a fact. Because in Bhagavatam is those devotees who realize Krishna and accept Krishna as God. That is Bhagavatam. So everything we know, we are giving bhashan in Bhagavad Gita. तो बड़े बड़े lecture देते हैं, खींच के चिल्ला कर बोलते हैं, screaming Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is God. Krishna, why we not living this? Again, Ekadasi we must perform, and no meditating, and no tea, and no coffee, this and that. All this is absolutely right. Bhagavad Gita says everything. His answer, Krishna gives answers in Bhagavad Gita for every level. Yeah? Intellectual level also he gives answers, and for dumb people also he gives answers. Dumbest of dumb. So it's there. So that's correct. Yes, let's hear from others. Thank you. Hare Krishna. It's wonderful, wonderful. Just keep coming. The more honest we are, the more we will find solution. That one thing is there. It's up to us. Yes, please. Who would like to go next? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, and thank you, Ambrish Prabhuji, for this nice topic and actually encouraging us to think. And thank you all the devotees for your very nice insights. For me, Prabhuji, actually, when you look at the problem, actually, because we're looking for a solution, so problem has to be very, very clear first. So that's what I realized, because the reason we do not see Krishna, because what I kind of realized that I'm not fully convinced that I want to see Krishna. Because the question, actually, I asked myself that if Krishna gave me the chance, say, here I am, come with me, am I ready to go? So because I remember actually also thought like, I still have some, maybe I want to go, but still I said, oh, let me do one thing. We always have something, because the attachment is very much there, Prabhuji. That's what I realized, because I'm not fully convinced that I will be completely happy by serving Krishna. Yes, knowledge is given. They say, okay, you will find real happiness in serving Krishna, because that's our constitution position. But knowledge is there, or information is there, and yes, we are doing it. We're chanting, try to follow the instruction. But somehow it seems that I'm not fully convinced, because I just looking at my own, actually, the things that I actually did in the past, that whenever I wanted to achieve something that I really want to achieve, then actually I work very hard, no matter how bigger the problems were. So I was constantly working, constantly thinking, because I was fully convinced that I wanted that particular thing, just be it material, because I remember I wanted to come to New Zealand and everybody was against it. Actually, they didn't even offer me a financial solution. So I learned banking, everything I did it on myself. So I realized that because I was fully convinced that I wanted to do it. But now, because here the goal is to actually go back to Krishna, and we say we will be happy. Again, say we put ourselves first, no? By going back to Krishna, say we will be happy. Okay, because we try to actually convince ourselves. But we are not fully convinced that we are still the servant and we will be happy in being a servant. Now we still think that here in material world, maybe I have chance to, I can enjoy, whatever I have. Maybe I'm still suffering, but I can enjoy. So I think I was thinking on those points, Prabhuji. I thought because, yes, because as Avinash Prabhu always said that, he said, that there is no scarcity of knowledge. We're not really looking for a knowledge. When knowledge is given to us, everything is given to us. So we are not lacking in knowledge, we're not lacking in guidance. There is, everything is given to us. But what I really think is that not really fully convinced that I want to go back, maybe yes, there is a faith. Yes, we think that, yes, if I go back to Krishna, I will be better off. So I think is attachment is a key, and we not willing to give it up, even we know the process, how to give it up. So unless I'm fully convinced, then I think that is a real problem. And how I have to convince myself, that's again a problem. It's not a solution I'm talking about. So yeah, once actually fully convinced, then people will put all the efforts, probably, they will think about it 24/7. But it's not happening with me, as everybody said, Pradyum Prabhu says, it's not our top priority, and as a side hustle. Because we think maybe this is also, we are using it as one of the, maybe, I don't know, another way to actually, ensure ourselves in some way. So this is actually still thinking, Prabhuji. I don't have the answer. It's just still, try to find out why we are not actually becoming totally sincere. Because Srila Prabhupada said, that it takes a moment to become Krishna conscious. So if it that actually in a short time someone can become Krishna conscious, then is, somebody has to actually has that kind of, I don't know, the level of conviction or firm faith that this is what I want to do. Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the most important thing is to do the most important thing, And as we had also discussed, I think it was in Kardama Muni instructing Mother Devahuti. And we discussed this point. Anyone remembers? What was the most important discussion we started off by saying that? Anyone remembers this? I know it's out of the blue, very was in front of me, but I got remembered about that industrialization. Do you remember this point? Anybody?
Is it what Devahuti mother came to Kapil Muni? The point where she started asking questions to you?
Yeah, tell me. Very good, very good. What was it?
Yeah, that I'm bewildered by material senses and the starting point it was.
Attached to matter. So that what did I say at the time? I started the discussion by the we had series of discussion on this, you know.
That we never came to Krishna consciousness with this question.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So I'm not saying we never came. I said my realization, this is my personal realization. Anyone who came searching for Krishna with this question will leave no stone unturned. Others who did not come with this, who have been fed to Krishna consciousness, they are also progressing. They'll take a bit of time. It is just like things. Somebody told me about Socrates that if you he put this person's head in the water, you know, in a drum of water, and the person he was suffocating. He couldn't breathe. You know, he put it down only, and then when he took out the person, he said, "When you are this desperate, then you will know. You will make sure you will know." Is it not so? And he was the one who has also accepted the soul. But the soul is different from the body. Okay, wonderful. Okay, who would like to go next? But good, Padma Prabhu. Good, you remember this. Because Krishna consciousness is for the one who are very, very serious, who are extremely serious. If you're not serious, you can go to yoga. You can go to some philosophical discussion for your brain to be very nice, challenged. You can go to Buddhism if you want to atheism. You want to go to Jainism, you can do for Paramatma realization there. Jainism. But those who are not, then they'll be very, very, very serious. So be prepared to come back. Okay, thank you. Sorry, this is not the beginner's level discussion. But the point is such that even our leaders Sangha, we were discussing this. I said that at least the youngsters, the new beginners also should come with this thought. Not that it's a lifestyle choice, I can do this also, Yeah. Those who don't want to share can please come and say, sorry, I thought about it, I couldn't find a solution. But at least not speaking is not right. Just speak. Okay? Because it's others have done it. It's our responsibility. No? Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for like putting such a good question, so that we are encouraged to think that what is our actual situation for our devotional service and love for Krishna. And I realize after what personally I have been doing and what I have, where I'm lacking, based on that, I realize that we still don't have that right state of mind. Like we don't have the right setup of mind that we are ready to accept that we are not this body, we are the spirit soul. We are still trying to serve this matter, the body which is made up of matter, earth, water, fire, ether, air. But we are not realizing that such Chit Anand, that where if we serve that through our devotional service, then this body will automatically be in the fully service of Krishna. And also I realize that we don't have strict discipline, like how we are disciplined for our children, for our academical studies, that we have to give the exam, we have to study in a way that so that we don't fail the final exam. We are reading verses, we are listening to the lectures, but after some time we are ready to forget because we haven't written closed book exam for that, and that thinking didn't make us to remember the verses fully with our by our heart. And then eventually we just our brain just leave that information if we don't listen to that again. And for the devotional service as well, like daily service, we are doing everything. We are doing our sadhana, we are doing aarti, offering, but still I feel like we are not doing it up to that standard where we are fully satisfied that we are doing it for to satisfy Krishna. Sometimes I feel like we are doing for our own peace of mind, so that we are feeling like, okay, we are doing it, we are doing our devotional service. Sometimes we forget that we are doing this devotional service to gain the love from Krishna. As Shri Prabhuji explained in the last lecture, that even with our previous, my mother and father, they were also following some other religion, but that never taught that why we are doing it. We are doing it to develop the love for Krishna. We are not doing for as a machine or just doing service and just to satisfy our own senses. And so this is really important for us to, we know that, but still we are not implementing it. We are lacking so much. And while also our this is the aarti and this bhoga offering is still okay, but when we are doing chanting, there are million of thoughts in our mind, and I think how we can progress is if we are doing our chanting just looking at Krishna, and which doesn't let us think of anything else. We just look at Krishna and just pray to Krishna that why we are chanting is to just develop this faith and love for you. But sometimes it's just very much mess up with the chanting as well. So it just at least then I feel like at least we should do it. Otherwise we will be completely fallen and we will not develop any taste in the chanting. So at that point we should at least doing, even if we don't have time while driving and everything, at least we should complete our numbers. But this shouldn't be the state of mind for reality after so many years in the devotion service. So, and also I was thinking that we are not trying very, very hard, that how we try hard to serve our child, to give them food, like to do everything for them. We are not trying as hard as like that to serve Krishna. And as per Krishna's instructions, we are not following these steps. We are just doing it for our own, say, we can say, just to satisfy our mind that, okay, we have, fulfilled our everyday duties. And also, we are not fully surrendered as well, because we are not that desperate to see Krishna internally. Even after doing so much devotional service, we are not renunciating other things. We are still entangled in this material world. So that's what I realized, personally, Prabhuji. And yes, but yes, we know all that. But with the while living in this material world, it's not completely possible sometimes that we have that state of mind that we are trying to acquire, but at least we are trying to. Also, I also realized that the physical association of the devotees, like, where all the devotees are chanting and you are chanting, it's very powerful. But if you are by yourself, and we do it with the family, and when we all do together loudly, then it makes a big difference in our, like, we gain a different nectar from that chanting. While if we have to do it like by ourselves, like while doing something and we are distracted, we are so these are the things I think that yes, it makes a big difference. And we know that what time we are progressing and what time we are just doing it, but we have to work on it. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Another list, a big list of whys. What's wrong? And we have to be careful that we should not be giving excuses not to do bhakti. Our mind is very clever. To deceive us ourselves and give them the garb of why we are not able to, and why one should not do. I'm telling you, guaranteed, this mind will tell us this, why you should not do. This is not there, that is not there. Bhakti can be happening whenever it is. Tell me, Srila Prabhupada was alone under a tree in a different country, he chanted. What association? He left the association of Vrindavan. Then, see, the argument is gone. No? It's an excuse which we are trying to find for ourselves, not to do. I'm telling you, this is the case. We have to be very careful. Okay, thank you very much. What others have to say? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji. This is really nice topic, and I have tried to think, about this question. But what I thought is that last class we saw that many problems comes and goes, but still we have to continue our devotional service. That is also true. But for the devotional service, that we need to be very sincere. And what I thought is that I cannot see the Krishna because it's my own laziness and a lacking of my own sincerity. I know that we read the scriptures and follow the instructions and all. I understand that we have to sincerely do our devotional service perfectly. I have to do chanting perfectly and do main things first. But still, in Marathi, we say, कळतंय पण वळत नाही. So we understand that, but we don't do. Still we don't do. That is the thing I was thinking, that even know what I have to do, but I'm still not doing it. That is the main cause that I can't see the Krishna. So I'm the foolish one. And even we given the intelligent, I'm not using that my intelligent for the Krishna consciousness. And Krishna already said in Bhagavad Gita that I'm never manifest to the foolish and intelligent people. So I thought this is the I may be wrong, Prabhuji, but that's the thing, that is my own laziness, and I'm not sincere. That's why I can't see the Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we see, we think that others are foolish. I'm not manifest to the intelligent. That's right. He's not, that's not me. I'm all right. I'm all good. This is a difficulty. The mind again. I was telling the other times before this that mind will say, "Oh, but you're lacking this. That's what I'm not going to do." But what? You discuss this. Right? Same here also. That is correct. All these points are absolutely right. It's an impetus. Why we don't want to do it? Why? Why? The problems. Let's see the solutions. Very good. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for taking the classes. Thank you, Purna Pragna Mataji, and thank you, Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji, for organizing such classes. Thank you, devotees, for this nice realizations. First of all, thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me the opportunity to think on this topic. Why I can't see Krishna. I was thinking about this topic, and I remember the class with Avinash Prabhuji where we discussed about. There was this one point that until I'm detached from this material, to detach from this material world, I have to first attach to something more higher, or where I want to get attached to. So I was thinking on this point, and sorry. Okay. So why I'm not to get attached to antimatter, first I have to get detached to this material world. Or to get detached from this material world, first I have to get attached to the antimatter. So for me personally, why I'm not attached to it, I was thinking about that because I have been in this material world since ages, since millions of life cycle. I have not experienced that antimatter. I haven't experienced Krishna. I haven't tasted it. That is why I am not able to understand and get attached to it. Even though I have all the information, all the knowledge, I feel that is just mere philosophy and not a reality. And that is why I'm not able to see Krishna and get attached to that antimaterial. That is what I was thinking about. Thank you, Prabhuji. I'm sorry if I made any mistake.
Very good, very good. At beginner's level, you're thinking like this. It's very good, very nice. All the best. Your thinking is correct, Thinking is correct. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Okay, everybody has come now. Has spoken. We'll wait for 10 more seconds. I think there are still some devotees pending. You see.
Hare Krishna, Amrish Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhu, His Grace Purna Pangadevi Asmataji, and Krishna Sambarma Krishna Prabhu. And thank you for asking such a wonderful question. Even with all the knowledge we have received, why we are still attached to matter and not with the antimatter? Why cannot we see Lord Krishna? The answer is very simple, Prabhu. As Anjali Mata said, because we are attached to something. And that's why we cannot see Krishna. We have knowledge. We think we have a knowledge, but probably we don't have realized knowledge. And after so much time, I realized that I have still long way to go. and how to practice this Krishna consciousness probably is beyond my capacity. And I feel that time is too short for to be able to see Krishna. I think I have started realizing that is beyond my capacity. And that's only reason is the attachment side of it. So the answer, that will be my answer, Prabhu, that attachment or the reason for attachment is the ego that is not letting me see Krishna and understand this concept, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for the very nice classes, and also this very important question. And thank you all the devotees for their very nice answers and thoughts as well. My thoughts were quite similar to what Srila Prabhu was saying as well. That I was thinking that am I actually, convinced, or am I actually, actually able to surrender to, the Lord Krishna? I still don't feel that I'm, I still want to lord over material nature. I still want to be like the endeavorer, So that's like the biggest, issue for me, is that I'm not able, I don't feel that I'm actually convinced to, actually try to realize, these anti-material things. But again, that's a problem. There's not a solution. And the solution, as some of the devotees were saying, is there. It's apparent, with us, and we're all endeavoring to do that. But am I truly endeavoring to? And I don't think, I am. I think as we said, the most important thing is to do the most important thing. But that most important thing is, is the most hardest thing for me to do. So that was some of my thoughts. I was more so thinking of the obstacles, towards me not being able to, or not trying to see, anti-material things. So that was some of my thoughts. Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, devotees, I won't be able to show my camera today as well. And thank you very much to all of you for your realizations. So this topic is like a core topic, and it's very good that Prabhuji, thank you first of all for making us think about this, because we sing in Maharaj, should always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. We know that is a core principle. So this is one of the ways in which I think, directly, indirectly, we can train our mind, and then our consciousness can be changed to think, help us in thinking about Krishna always. So I think there is only one thing that really, really, in principle, comes to my mind, and that is that I'm not fully surrendered to Krishna, and I'm not convinced that happiness can only be with Krishna. That is the biggest problem. We're trying to find happiness everywhere else, independent of Krishna. And when you're fully surrendered, when one is fully convinced that there is nothing else as important, not because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, but because we just love Krishna, like the devotees of Krishna. And then the other thing is, we talk about difficulties and austerities and penances and all these things that can be our so-called impediments. But when we look at history and we look at the devotees of Lord Krishna, that wasn't a rosy path at all. So if we are really wanting to learn and follow, take our example of Srila Prabhupada himself. When he was going to the West, he had so many heart attacks, right? At the age of 70. So Srila Prabhupada could have easily said, oh, I've got 2 heart attacks now. How am I going to go? And I think maybe I should just go back to India. So I personally feel, as far as I'm concerned, that all the impediments are also tests. And without penance and love, both is required. So without penance, it's not possible to up your level of consciousness. So yeah, the underlying principle, I think, is the attachment to material things and everything. The underlying principle is that I'm trying to be independent of Krishna and find happiness. That's never going to happen. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, for the class. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, other devotees, for sharing their thoughts. Prabhuji, I was thinking about this, and I also came to the same conclusions that what Shital Prabhuji has also mentioned, that it is not my top priority, and it's not that I am, if tomorrow Krishna comes and say that, um, you're past, then I'll still have a lot of things and a lot of attachment. And yes, Prabhuji, so I don't have any solution to it. I am also struggling in the same thing. So yes, I cannot say anything about it. I'm also on the same boat. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. I was also thinking, dear devotees, that, we are surviving and we are living without Krishna if we are not in Krishna consciousness. So that is the test that, like Srila Gurudev, His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj used to say, your test is how much time you can spend with Srimad Bhagavatam in the room, which is also Krishna in the scriptures form. So that is a good test. How much you can, in a day, how much you can think without thinking about Krishna. So, Hare Krishna. If anyone wants to say anything else,
Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, who would like to go next now? Hare Krishna. So, who's remaining now? Anybody else? Very well. I can't see, so you need to speak, please. Okay, so everyone is done now, all completed. I'm just seeing if anyone is missing here for participation who has not spoken. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु
Yes,
जी,
yes, Hare Bol.
मैं आप सभी को पहले बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ, खास करके अमरीश प्रभु को, जो कि ये इतने सुंदर विषय लेके आते हैं जिससे एक हफ्ता पूरा हम इसी पॉइंट में एंगेज रहते हैं कि इसको हम किस तरीके से सॉल्व करें, या पजल है, या ये एक रिडल है, या एक हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग की नेक्स्ट लेवल है। सो मैं पहले बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ आपको इस विषय के लिए। इस विषय को, मैटर और एंटी मैटर को पढ़ने के बाद में मुझे एक ही कबीर का दोहा याद आया, कबीर दास जी का, कि कबीरा खड़ा बाजार में लिए लुकाटी हाथ, जो घर जा रहे आपनो चलो हमारे साथ। तो वो मैटर और एंटी मैटर में मुझे इससे क्लोजेस्ट फीलिंग और कहीं नहीं मिली। और यही है कि सृष्टि की शुरुआत से जैसे मैटर बने और उसके बाद में जीवात्मा और परमात्मा का उसमें मिक्स होके सृष्टि शुरू हो गई, तो हम उसी में रम गए, है ना। हमारा जो रमन था वो परमात्मा में होने के बजाय सृष्टि में होते गया, इसलिए अटैचमेंट होना एक बहुत कॉमन फैक्टर हो गया। अब इम्पोर्टेंट ये रह गया हमारे लिए कि हम उसमें से बाहर कैसे निकलें, उस अटैचमेंट को किस तरीके से हम फाइंड आउट करें। तो उसके लिए खुद ही से सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, जिसको भगवान ने कहा है कि मनुष्य को खुद का उद्धार खुद करना होगा, दूसरा उसको कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकता, गाइड कर सकता है। तो इसलिए प्रभु जी, ये मैटर और एंटी मैटर भी हम सर्वस्व प्रभु बोलने वाले प्रभु भी वहीं पे ही हैं, और उसको विरक्ति करना या ज्ञान के मार्फत बाहर निकालना या भक्ति के द्वारा इजीली निकालना, नाउ दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन आवर ओन चॉइस। लेकिन स्टिल अगर भक्ति में जाते हैं तो ज्ञान और वैराग्य स्वतः सिद्ध हो जाता है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. सो थैंक यू फॉर पेशेंस लिसनिंग. थैंक यू सो मच.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Bol.
हरि बोल.
Hare Krishna. So everybody's can all is done now. Seeing anyone remaining. Just help me out, please. Somebody. All done now. Okay. I'll wait for 10 more seconds. No, so say. Okay. Hare Krishna. So it is very nice. All of you spoke so nicely and honestly, you know. And it is very good to see honesty. To the level that we are honest, to that level Krishna reveals himself. If to the level that we want bringing our false ego in the middle, we are ourselves obstructing Krishna. So it's very nice. It has helped me a lot hearing from all of you. And I can tell you I have got all these problems are with me. Sum total of all. Okay. Right. So we have had this topic of discussion we were continuing from last week, matter and antimatter. And we asked this question. So why even after all this knowledge? So answer has come about that is up to us only. Yeah. Knowledge is given, all this is there. So that's correct, you know. What do you expect me to say now? Because all of you shared such nice points. What do you expect from me? Please tell me. Because that's true. We all have been given knowledge. So we have to implement the knowledge. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So please tell me what do you expect from me? Is it a question which is not answerable or what is it?
think everyone's a bit scared to answer that question. Sorry,
I'm sorry.
I think everyone's like scared or not sure how to answer that question.
What?
I think everyone's a bit scared to answer that question.
Scared? I don't think so. Anybody scared to answer the question? Ask a simple question. What do you expect me to?
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I don't know, Prabhuji, means because everybody knows what the problem is, and they know what needed to be done. So, don't know actually if there is any magic pill, but you must have thought about it. You must have some action plan or maybe some plan to go ahead, how to approach the problem. So, probably that's what I think my expectation. You may speak on those points. I don't know, because the problems and the solutions, they sound quite universal, across everybody's realization. So somebody, more or less the similar scenario, but I think everybody's stuck at the similar point. So how to move ahead, probably.
Yeah, when I'm very lazy, Everybody said they're lazy. I'm also very lazy. So that's right. I understand. I also had a plan. That's certainly true. So what is the value of my answer? Tol mol ke bol. Now I'm asking for bhav now. What is the value of my answer? I made you think. I made myself think. Yeah. So my duty is done. Please. I don't want to create any disturbance. So tell me, what is it? Yes, I had a plan. I have a plan. Of course, there are answers to that. And I said, Bhagavad Gita has all the answers. So just implement it. And for all levels of devotees, people, Bhagavad Gita has got answers. In fact, Krishna says himself that for those who are not interested, don't disturb them. They'll grow over a period of time, their knowledge. So dear Lord says this. But there is much to say actually. There is much to say. Why have we yet not seen Krishna? I think it is a big problem. It is a big problem, all of you. Even if 1 hour you spend, you say, what is my value? 1 hour I spent, Krishna dikhai nahi, to kya value hogi? But you spend, some of us have spent not only hours, but days and months and years. So what is the value? This process doesn't work, right? That's the value of it. We do not claim ourselves to be big gurus. Correct? You all know this? Just raise your hands. Is that correct? Understand this? Raise your hands. We call ourselves to be nobodies, correct? And we are fact. It's a fact. Right? Just raise your hands. Correct? Then why are you asking me? This is a fact. So even if I were to answer the question, why should I answer the question? This is the most important question, right? Correct? All of you said that the most important thing is to do the most important thing. And is to remember Krishna. Please remember Krishna. So we give the knowledge. We showed you how to get the knowledge also. So just do it. Simple as that. And we are not saying anything. Krishna has said everything. And Vyasadeva narrated it. Bhagwan Vyasadeva narrated it. Lord Ganesha wrote it. Which again, after all this many decades and years, Srila Prabhupada translated it. And that's what we are studying. So some of us are studying for many years, some are studying for a few years, and some are studying for a few months, a few hours. So the thing is the same. So what do you expect from me is my question. You expect me to give that answer to you? What answer do I give you? It's already given. If I want to cheat you, I'll take you. Yeah, I'll give you a nice answer. Give me some money. Is it not so? Become my disciples. Glorify me. Give me a nice garland. I'll wear a nice garland. You'll fall down on my feet. Guru Maharaj. I'll become Ponga Pandit there. You know? Yeah, big Ponga Pandit. Why? We are not qualified for any of these things. So in all this background, which you accept also, why should I give this knowledge to you? What do you expect from me? Sorry, excuse me. What do you expect from me? So Sri Prabhu correctly said, the sentiment is right, that I must have thought something about it. So yes, I thought about it. That's right. I thought also how the discussion will progress also. That is correct. But there's a big important step. I want to understand why should I give you that knowledge, this process. Everything else I've given you, right? We've discussed. Knowledge is given, strictly following. People call me names also. He wants to become a guru. If he's doing this, I'm claiming I didn't want to become a guru. Now they also kept quiet. I'm not claiming that. Adolf Hitler, they also said he's not after a period of time. I'm nobody. So my question is, all of you are very loyal to the program because you're gaining some knowledge, right? You're gaining something, so you're here. So I want to ask you this question. This is the most important question that we have asked. So, but why are we not able to remember Krishna? How do we do it? Give me a shortcut. Give me a way. There is Krishna has given shortcut already there. But there are no shortcuts. But easy way is there. Krishna has given. So you studied. You know about this also. Why do you want me to repeat this point again? So my question is, why me? What do you need from me? And Saraswati Mataji absolutely correctly said, no guru will give this knowledge to you. Ultimately, we have to flap our wings alone. All of you also said, many of you said this point. We have to flap our wings alone. We have to flap. A guru will give you knowledge. Tell me, you go and take initiation from some other guru. What is he going to give you? Any more knowledge than this? Tell me. He said, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this, he says that. Correct? What more? Tell me more. No, nobody will give me some insight. Absolutely right. I can give, but why should I give it to you? Is it a good question? First of all, let us understand this. If it's not a good question, then do not raise your hands. If I'm asking this question as a nobody, is it a good question, or am I obliged to give everything before you asking me? Can you raise your hand? Is it a good question? Or is it a bad question? Good question? Good question? Good question? Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. So those who are switched off, I don't know what their reasons are, their points are, but It's a good question, correct? So I'll repeat this points again. I know the secret. Now if you tell me, so have you seen Krishna? Well, what is the value of that question? You tell me. If I say yes, will you believe me? If I say no, will you believe me? Then what is the value of the question? Have you asked this question to your gurus? Whoever you big pandits? Have you seen Krishna? You talk to you? Then I'll take initiation from you. Then why are you asking me? But I'm telling you, I can give you. I've got. So my question is agreeable. I'm nobody. So nobody's asked me, Prabhuji, tell me what is it, how it is. Why should I tell you? What is the reason for me to give you this answer? So you'll forget, you go to sleep and forget about it. And tomorrow, if I say something, you will show your anger at me. Bring your ego in against me. For what reason? Today you are surrendered. Tomorrow something I try. See, remember this. A teacher always has to have some value. Correct? We don't take money. We don't need respect. But we want that the disciple or the follower follows correctly for his or her benefit. Okay. So if we say that today, after doing that also you show anger at us, you show your ego at us, dirty. So why should I give it to you? Am I well within my right to say that only those who are not, I'll give that knowledge? Am I well within my right to think like this? Just raise your hands if you think so. If not, you say no, it should be given to everybody, you rascal. You're obligated to give answer to everybody. Even we're asking no questions. Yeah. Right. So that's right. So now you must figure out what to do. So we have so far what we've done is we have got everyone's realizations. Yeah. And we have found this is the problem. We also have found that yes, the solutions are also in the questions only. Correct? It is correct, right? This is my problem. So this is a solution. Stop it. Yeah. So why do you need me? Unless I understand this very clearly, how can I move an inch further? We gave you knowledge. We give you everything that is needed to go back to Godhead, right? Devotional service, all these things, correct? You raise your hands, please. You agree with this or not? Yeah. So even if this you want, we can give you, but you tell me why should we give you? It's a valid question to be asked, right? Otherwise, what's the value of it? And I have gained this, believe you me. Whatever I would have, it is not easy to be gained. Because what I speak, also people won't understand. So far, we are speaking your language. We are not speaking our language. You understand this? I am not speaking the language which I speak. All these years, I'm speaking the language which you speak all these years. But this subkuch, everything ends with this question. But why still are we not able to realize Krishna? 100%. If that answer, if you want from me, so even after, with all the knowledge we have received, why are we still attached to matter and not with antimatter? Why cannot we see Lord Krishna? This is the most and final answer, final question. So that's why I wanted the leaders, Sangha, devotees who had this question after this many years to come together with the intermediate level and the beginners level also. So no problem. Even beginners should know that this is the main thing. It should not stop at this. When I will say इतना सब काम किया हमको तो लास्ट में मिला ही नहीं, भूख तो अभी भी लगी है हमको. As simple as that. An answer is given by Krishna. We are honestly saying that also. Answer is given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Yes, I'm telling that also. But there's a process. It's a very important catalyst process. If I give you that answer now, you will surely misunderstand. And that misunderstanding will lead you to your downfall. So we have to be sure. And believe me, nobody taught me this. But yes, I had that hunger. I was desperately searching for this. But when I did that, I was then rewarded. So that's correct. So I want to be sure that are we qualified? Are we asking it hard enough? So unless I'm satisfied, I'm very sorry. We'll discuss other points then from next week onwards. But this point, I will not be able to. Unless I know for certain. Why? Why did it for me? No problem. In the meantime, now next week would be, what is the date? Next Sunday would be 25th, right? So we'll have Srila Gurudev's Transcendental Tirobhav program next week on Sunday. Okay. So it'll be a proper program here. So yeah, we'll have wonderful, nice way of remembrance of Guru Maharaj. He's a power head. He's a source of power for us in all these programs. So we'll have the program next week. And Krishna willing, after that, then we will see you from India, Bharat Bhumi. You're traveling here. But believe you me, I'm not that selfish. I'm not that egoistic person. That, okay, because you're not asking me a question, you will not get the answer. No, 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 no. You will certainly get the answer because I'm praying for it. That you'll get the answer yourself. Okay? But if you want answer from me, then there has to be winning of the heart. Because I've seen long enough, people do not value it. I do not deal. Everything else I can tolerate. I cannot tolerate the gandh, the dirtiness of someone's false ego of unlimited lifetimes, because I'm struggling myself to control it my own. So I don't want to be involved in other people's false ego. Moment, and I believe that is completely my responsibility. I do not give the responsibility to anybody else. It's my authority. Excuse me. I will choose. This person is talking false ego. I will not touch it. Nobody has got any right to say whether it is right or wrong. That is one right I keep for myself to protect my own bhakti. Because I've seen what happened to Guru Maharaj was. Do you know something? This will have some part of it. What do you think? Just I want all of you to think and talk. Okay? Talk. We have got very less time now. Okay. Do you know? Tell me one thing. Every disciple of Srila Prabhupada were completely surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. Is correct? Since Prabhupada started the movement, is it right? Yes or no? What do you all think? They
Yes.
give Prabhupada all the respect, yeah? Everybody respected Prabhupada, yeah?
Yes. Yes, bro.
Yes. Please, if you don't know, you can estimate and say yes or no. It's just I'm asking you. Yes or no? Yes. No, yes. Prabhupada, we accuse much respect to Prabhupada. We see in the television, we see in everything. Yes or no? Yes. He's a guru of the whole world, a pure devotee of Krishna, correct? I'm trying to give you knowledge. Tell me yes or no, all of you.
I don't think so, Prabhuji.
You don't think so?
Yes, Prabhuji, because I think what we have seen, or I mean, in movies or in other realizations programs, I realized that people talk that they were fully surrendered to Prabhupada, but there are few things which came later on that they were actually not surrendered.
Okay,
Sorry,
probably you
saying
or
like
somebody
that.
understood. You also saw the video, probably what he was talking about.
Yes,
Yeah?
Prabhuji.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, what do you all think? Prabhupada were surrendered. Everybody surrendered Prabhupada. But what have you learned? What you read? Just tell me about your answer. Real addition. Yes or no? Sanjay Prabhu said yes. Come on. Yes or no?
Not all of them, Prabhuji, from what we know.
Not all of them. Okay.
Most of them, I think, yeah, we see. The respect means, I think that's what externally we can see.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you.
Which I think the same, that not all of them, probably, because we
Yeah,
have read
okay.
so much about.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. See, not all of them is a safe answer. You know? Just tell me yes or no. What do you mean not all of them? Who are not? Is my question to you. Okay, who are not? Name some.
No, I don't know because I can name them, but
So yes or no?
no, Prabhuji, I don't think.
Okay. Then why are we respecting Prabhupada now? I'm talking about respect. Okay. Subordination, insubordination, all those things. Tell me, please, others. If you do not know, don't hold up other people's discussions. Those who answered the question. So far, what you studied in our books and all that thing, why disciples are writing the books for Prabhupada, is it not so? They give respect to Prabhupada, yes or no? Yes. Raise your hands. Yes. Yes. Right. I don't understand. If you say yes or no, what is the difficulty, man? Just say yes or no. Yes, they respected Prabhupada. No? Right. So what did you think when Prabhupada were present on earth? Everybody, Prabhupada were treated like the guru of the whole world, correct? They wanted Prabhupada's name to go to the United Nations also. Yeah. So please tell me. Who will do this? People who love for Prabhupada. Yes or no? Mic is not working. I'm unsure. I don't think everyone was surrendered to Prabhupada. Yeah, that's okay. That's an easy way to say this, but I wanted to know this. You read Prabhupada, you listened to Prabhupada's realizations, all these devotees are saying this, Prabhupada did that, and what transcendent Prabhupada was. Okay, so what do you expect? And he was the only one. There was no other guru then. In ISKCON in the world, he went to the Western world and preached to all these people. So they should respect Prabhupada. Who else was giving knowledge? Anybody else is giving knowledge? Today you've got knowledge everywhere. YouTube is giving knowledge. Facebook is giving knowledge. People are giving knowledge. You go to that, forget about Ambrish. I'll go to this person. What nice kathakar, he's giving nice katha. Yeah, big way. The kathakas here also in Auckland. Just yesterday somebody was telling me. I told him, "Hare man, you're married twice. Don't show me your kathakar business. I know you're married twice, and next wife is 20 years younger to you. Shame on you." But that not everybody knows. Everybody says, when he speaks nicely, oh, so nice kathakar. Right. He said, Prabhuji, I told him of you, mere haath pair jod raha tha mujhe. Please don't reveal this to others. Right. And you're rubbing shoulders with this kind of people here in Auckland. Not me. He has apologized to me touching my feet for his offenses. I said, no, don't worry about it. I'm not someone anybody's great business. I've not done anything wrong. But he did that to me. But I've kept my distance. I've never this thing to him. But yeah, so tell me one thing. Today everybody's giving kathas and all those things. But the Prabhupada is only one. The Prabhupada should be given, yes or no? Prabhupada should be given respect, yes or at least that much you can tell me, yes or no. Prabhupada should be given respect, yes. Open the mic and say yes or no.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, true.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, that's right. So was he given? The answer is no. Do you know this? This is what I'm saying. You people are like small children. You have no history knowledge. Prabhupada they were removed. There were strategy to remove Prabhupada from ISKCON. Do you know this? From ISKCON. Do you know this?
Yeah, I think I heard this, Prabhuji, in conversation.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So did you find out who was this? When was this, Which year? It's good. If you heard it, very nice. It's very good. You should know about things as they are, not what you've been told to you. Remember one thing, there is always a fact and what is told to you. Two different things. Just like in a family, if there's a problem, you don't go and tell the problem to the whole world, correct? You go, no, it's okay. I'm free of and we are all this thing. But here, whole world is crashing down. But also, it's okay. So even in our material life, we do these two things, right? So tell me one thing. Prabhupada respected? Yes, no, yes, no. He said, should have been respected? Yes. Okay, do you know this? Tell me yes or no. Do you know this? They wanted to remove him from ISKCON. Remove him. They wanted to remove him from ISKCON. Do you know this? Yes or no?
No
Just
problem.
speak.
No.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm telling you, he was trying to remove from ISKCON. You know which year ISKCON started? Come on, that much you should know. We are close to ISKCON.
1966, Prabhuji.
Yeah, 65, 66. Correct? Okay. Now, you know when was the first attempt to remove him from ISKCON as the guru of ISKCON? If you know, tell me. If you don't know, I don't know.
No, Prabhuji. Not the year.
I don't know.
Not a year? Anybody know? Okay, make a guess. 5 years afterwards? 7 years afterwards? Prabhupada lived for 11 years, okay?
Yeah.
77 Prabhupada went back to Godhead, correct?
Prabhuji,
So
I heard this realization, not actually, somebody shared, I heard this.
Yes.
That one of his disciples conspired, he actually to remove Srila Prabhupada, but I do not recall the year and all that.
Yeah. Okay. But the first attempt, 1966, it was incorporated. 65, 66, ISKCON was incorporated. The first attempt to remove him was in 1967. How many were there? Disciples? 10, 15, 20, 30 disciples? You say he's old, he's gone to Vrindavan. You know, when the first, he had 2 heart attacks before, then he had another stroke, and then he went to Vrindavan. Yeah, that's when you say he's gone, he's dead. Old man, said, I'm finished. I'm the guru now. And they try to change things. First attempt. You know what? When was second attempt to remove? To minimize it? Of course, they don't know. 70 by somebody else. Group of people. And who are this group of people? Not some rank and file people. They are his top, most confidential people. He is most confidential. Like we have got Leader Sangha, Prabhupada Leader Sangha. And Prabhupada made GBC also. Those were in GBC. Okay. When was the third attempt, you know? 1972. By whom, you know? The same people who were supposed to run. He said, I'm giving authority to run GBCs. He said, I'll remove all the GBCs. Stop all the GBCs. And then he said, I don't want to run ISKCON. You keep ISKCON. You keep the ISKCON. He said, I don't want it. My Guru Maharaj had told me to write books. I will go back to my Dada Damodar temple. I'll write my books. And I'll start my ISKCON under a tree again. You keep this. Already in the 5 years, there were 3 outward attempts. Inwardly insulting him kept on going on. Don't think that only 6 times he was insulted. No. There was a daily affair, regularly affair, monthly affair. No, you don't come here. You don't go there. You thought that he was full authority. I'm coming over there, so they would rush. They would they show. They would Nasa and all that. He said, no, you don't come here. His god brothers were called. Listening to his god brothers. Prabhupada doesn't know. He doesn't know. I will give you knowledge. The god brother will come and give knowledge. Why? Because then he will give authority to this person. So all work done by Prabhupada to be accepted by his god brothers. And these people were made because they wanted to become gurus themselves, Diksha gurus. Now it is clear why somebody from Prabhupada says somebody tries to poison me. That's another different discussion. That's another point. I won't discuss that point for now. But imagine this. So you tell me, I have seen these things with Guru Maharaj too. So you tell me you want this knowledge from me. Why should I give you? Now, valid question. If it can happen with Prabhupada, we worship him, everybody worships him, so-called. Okay. Same thing with Guru Maharaj, also similar things. What about us? We are nobody here. So nobody asked me any questions. But still, Prabhupada tolerated them. Still, Prabhupada were with them. They all were doing big service, still doing services. And still, as I said, that anyone who leaves our program, I do not have the authority to reject anybody. I don't have the authority. Voluntarily, I've given up the authority to reject anybody. But if they go, they reject, it's their business. They're not in my prayers. Believe you me, even in my last 11, 20 years which I'm preaching, I've seen enough of this. That's why we say don't have no guru business here. Follow, go back to Godhead. Follow nicely, go back to Godhead. We're teaching everything to you. Go back to Godhead. Correct? Yeah. Okay. Anyone has to say anything on this point, please? So as and when you require, when you think that, please, then I will see. But don't be under any illusion. I want you to understand this very clearly. Just because you ask me a question, I'm not obliged to answer to you. You understand this point? All of you understand this point? That much right I've got? You may think you may ask my question very, very lovingly and very thisly, but hey, man, excuse me. You have been insulting before that. You've forgotten, you want me to forget this, no problem, I can. But my answer to you depends upon my sweet will. The turns that I have got or no. We're giving you all answers to everybody. We have not stopped anything. Even this answer I already given. Is there in Bhagavad Gita? It's given. Did it? You understand it very nicely. And I pray that you will get the answer without even asking me. No obstruction. But transcendence is not that cheap. So I do not like when people come to say, let's hear, we'll get an answer today. Why? Why? Man? What have you done to get the answer? But I've done service to you. A service not to me. I don't take service from anybody. I take my service only for my wife and my son. Because I'm nobody. Even that I thank them every day. When they do a little bit of service and I do service to them, I thank them every single day. So I'll never take service from anybody else. If you're doing service to Guru Maharaj and Prabhupada for your benefit. Is it correct? So Leela Shankar will understand this point. I always say this way. Thank you for service to Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. So it's for your benefit, not for my benefit. So I'm nobody, but I've got this right. What to say, what to say. When Guru Maharaj had told me this, Ambarish, listen to this very carefully. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, Maharaj told me, Ambarish, everybody surrendered. Because they're disciples, But there are only two who are submissively surrendered. Out of the blue, Maharaj told. So does this mean I will find a guru and I will submissively surrender? No, no problem. This is the reason why you'll never understand a word what I'm talking about. This is my language. I'm not saying this to you at all. If you understood this way, it is wrong. Because this is not what I have said. It's very difficult to understand what I'm speaking. This is my language, not your language. And to understand this answer which I give, you have to understand my language. For that, I have to be assured that you understand my language. You understand this? This is the only answer, nothing else. This is the only reason why I say this. That I should be certain about it. Because I give an answer, you will not understand. You understand your way, which suits you in your language, which I have not said a word. All right. Thank you. Now, anybody has, I want to stop now here at this point in time. So I understand it is not an easy topic. You cannot answer the question straight away. I understand these things. I'm not holding any grudges. This is not why. I understand. What will you give me an answer, But at least this will show a path, how one should be dealing, how one should not take things lightly. That is only achievement. Yeah. Now, anyone has any questions to ask on what we discussed so far? Or anything, not question, but just to say some observation or whatever it is. I'll wait for 10 seconds. Please feel free. I said I'm not holding nothing against anybody. Nobody's at fault. All of you are very wonderful devotees. All I'm saying is that I need to assure that what I'm speaking is I'll speak in my language, which is Greek and Latin to this modern world. Yeah, please feel free. Anything one wants to say or any ask questions? The opportunity I always give to everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
No, on the 10th second you asked. Okay, I was about to switch off. Okay, yes.
The point you just said, Prabhuji. So in the past lectures, you have said that living in transcendence is like living in fire, inside fire.
Not living in transcendence, serving transcendence.
Serving transcendence is like living in fire.
Good,
So
you remember this. Very good. Yes.
So it is not easy that we just ask questions and get answers and then forget about it. You have to live in the fire, and it is difficult, and you have to be really committed and serious to do it.
That's correct. Now the 10 seconds starts again. Thanks to you, So we'll start 10 seconds. If anyone has to say anything else. Okay, thank you very much. So we'll conclude today's discussion. Next week, we'll have a special program on Guru Maharaj's Transcendental Tirabha. Yeah. And I would like to thank all of you very much for giving so many different options, different reasons. All the reasons are in me. Yeah. For my remembrance of Krishna and not remembrance of Krishna. They are all within me. So thank you very much. It's a reflection of my mind, what all you said, every one of you. It's very wonderful. Okay. So whose turn is it to sing Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. It's my turn, Prabhuji.
Oh, Madhuji, it's your turn. Last time it was your turn, last week.
Yes, bro. Yeah, Subhadra is not here today, so.
Oh, okay.
he
Okay.
will
That's it. Okay, Madhuji, wonderful Madhuji. You're very lucky जी. कैसे हैं? ठीक है आज जी?
मैं ठीक हूँ, Prabhuji.
वहाँ ठंडी है कि गर्मी है वहाँ पर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में?
Hot.
हॉट है. यहाँ पर ठंडी है न्यूजीलैंड में. तुम्हारा ऑस्ट्रेलिया में हॉट ही होता है सब. इकोनॉमी भी हॉट है आपका एकदम. हमारा इकोनॉमी भी कोल्ड है यहाँ पर. ठीक है माधव जी, अच्छी तरह से सिंग करना एक्शंस के साथ, ठीक है ना? हम लोग फॉलो करेंगे. ओके, चलिए 1 2 3 स्टार्ट.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
And today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean,
If our room is clean,
then our mind is clean.
then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
we can do anything.
we can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
And if we are dirty,
we're not happy.
we are not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
means a wasted mind.
So best is your time
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you are in your prime.
And your whole life
And your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there is nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
But if your health is gone,
But if your health is gone,
then that's a different song.
that's a different song.
If your character dies,
If your character dies,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
On a saintly behavior,
On saintly behavior,
let humanity strive.
let humanity thrive.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
You must always remember Krishna.
You must always remember Krishna.
And never forget him too.
And never forget him too.
But how are we to practice this? There's so many things to do.
But how are we to practice this? With so many things to do.
That is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here's the greatest clue.
And here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to act so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely.
So listen very closely.
And make your thinking sharp.
And make your thinking sharp.
Let's learn how we can live and rest so Krishna won't depart.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
If something's due tomorrow,
Something's due tomorrow.
finish it today.
Finish it today.
Whatever's due today,
Whatever's due today.
do it now, don't delay.
Do it now, don't delay.
Your friends might be lazy,
Your friends might be lazy.
or doing bad things.
Or doing bad things.
But you think again,
But you think again.
don't follow them,
Don't follow them.
and you'll win in the end.
And you will win in the end.
Whatever work we're given,
Whatever work we're given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you see Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, to see Krishna every day.
So thank,
When
the time is up, you take us up above. We're singing that rhythm with a heart full of love.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We sing and dance with him with the heart full of love.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame. Is the only way this world will ever become sin.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his name. It's the only way this world will ever become sin.
Now please ask this greatest question.
Now please ask this greatest question.
And find this greatest clue.
And find this greatest clue.
You can only remember Krishna.
You can only remember Krishna.
If Krishna remembers you.
Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah.
Krishnitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhuta Rashmati Mahavishnu Santi Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhuta Rashmati Bhakti Viran Santi Namine Namo Saraswati Devi Gaurmani Prasad Nivisheshu Hari Prasad Sarine Hare Krishna. So please remember this, I do not speak things which is not true, which is not hearsay. What is written, all is written down. You can read it if you want to. When Prabhupada to say, I'm your guru, you must listen to me. I said, no, I'm your... Okay, it's good. All glories. Anyway, all glories to everybody. We are not interested in anybody else. It's just for our own benefit that we learn. Okay. So whatever we discuss, think about it very deeply. This is a fundamental question for us, to be answering. At why we should be able to remember Krishna. Okay. Thank you very much, Krishna willing. We'll see you next week, same place, same time. Till then, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hare Bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare